Can you imagine fitting 40 kids into a small home for schooling, or students eating lunch out of a tavern? That's exactly what's happening in the small town of Orient, Washington, near the Canadian border. KXLY4's Colleen O'Brien has the story of why the school district is taking an unconventional approach to education.
There's a 100-year history at this brick schoolhouse in Orient, Washington, so the small classrooms and unconventional cafeteria isn't for lack of facilities. The problem, this brick schoolhouse is in need of renovations, so Orient is just making do with what they have.
Okay, looking back up here.
In Orient, homeschooling has taken on a whole new meaning.
And in the basement, we have the 5th through 8th grade students, and in the on the ground floor, we have the kindergarten through 4th grade students.
This donated home is now a school for 40 kids. Principal Tara Holmes had no choice after a $5 million grant came through in July to make their old schoolhouse new again.
I'm just looking forward to having enough plug-ins and being able to flush. I mean, honestly, sometimes it was difficult to have all the things working properly.
The kids learn here, but where do they eat? That's a whole different story.
Well, the transition was pretty hard because we didn't know until last minute where we were going to be. We were trying a church in different places.
School cook Diana Barron says this used to be the Orient Inn, the town bar. She says the kids don't seem to mind the tavern atmosphere. They've even renamed it the Bobcat Cafe. It's much better than the old brick school.
In the other kitchen, I would flip breakers all the time because the wiring was so bad.
A few parents don't like the tavern cafeteria, but Barron says it's all they have.
In the long run, even though it's not fun and not easy, and we're in a tavern and some people think that's very bad, in the long run the children will be better because they're kept together and kept, fed.
In the long run, it's the only way Barrons and Holmes can think, because it's going to be a long haul to get these renovations done. It's not pretty, but they're making it a teaching moment.
And one of the things that I told the students from the get-go, the first day when we were over in the Bobcat Cafe, I said, there's going to be some challenges this year, but you all know that when you have challenges, that they're actually opportunities.
In about a year and a half, they'll be able to move their small classrooms here to their new renovated brick schoolhouse. And the principal says it's not just the kids that are going to benefit from this. The entire area will thrive. In Orient, Washington, Colleen O'Brien, KXLY4 HD News.